Local civil rights groups want answers to the deadly police shooting of this man, Vernell Bing. We're told an officer shot him after he crashed a car into a police cruiser. No gun was found on Bing or in the car. After the crash, the sheriff's office says something caused Officer Tyler Landerville to draw his gun and fire 5 times, with one bullet striking the side of Bing's head. He was on life support, but in just the past hour, we learned he has died.
The sheriff's office says it's unclear exactly what happened or what was said after that crash. And since detectives are not allowed to interview Officer Landerville until the state attorney's office completes its investigation, police are asking anyone who witnessed the shooting to come forward. We'll have more on the plea for answers from civil rights groups at 5:30. First, Channel 4's Bakari Savage joining us live with details just released by the sheriff's office. Bakari?
I love Channel 4.
Yeah, so I'm standing at the intersection of Liberty and 9th, right around where this happened. So you see this area right here. In just about an hour, people are going to be standing here for another vigil. Now, talk to Bing's father. He's still trying to make sense of this all. I want you to take a look at this yellow house with white columns. There are video cameras right under the roof line, and I saw him walking around taking pictures of those cameras, hoping that possibly they caught something so that he can get a clearer picture of what happened Sunday evening.
For some reason, when the suspect exits from his car, goes to leave, something caused Police Officer Landerville to unholster his weapon and shoot at the suspect multiple times.
Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Chief of Investigations Chris Butler goes on to say it was 5 times, but only one bullet hit Vernell Bing Jr. in the head, going in his left temple. This is after police say they saw the red Camaro Bing Jr. was driving around 5:45 Sunday evening and tried to stop him because they recognized it as a car from a shooting in April, which they had been looking for. Police say after a 5-minute, 3.7-mile chase ending at the intersection of 9th and Liberty in Springfield, Bing Jr. crashed into Officer Tyler Landerville head-on before hitting a building. Landerville went to that red Camaro to arrest Bing Jr., but JSO says Bing Jr. didn't listen to the officer. Eric Coleman was at the intersection when it happened.
The guy did not seem armed. The guy seemed disoriented from the crash. He got out, and in a way that he was running, it was more of a staggering motion rather than running.
Butler says Bing Jr. was unarmed when Landerville, a 7-year veteran on the force, shot him. Butler says something happened that made Landerville shoot, which Coleman says wasn't necessary.
And he was in range to where he could have tackled this man to the ground and put him in handcuffs.
Both Landerville and Bing Jr. went to the hospital, but Landerville was released after a couple of hours with an injury to his right arm. Although national groups are calling for JSO to be investigated by an independent agency, Butler says that's not how they operate.
No, we investigate all of our officer-involved shootings. There will be an administrative process that takes place later with the Response to Resistance Board.
And so far this year, this is the 7th police-involved shooting for Jacksonville. Live in Springfield, I'm Bakari Savage, Channel 4, the local station.
One city leader is calling for an independent investigation of this shooting. Reggie Gaffney is the city councilman for District 7, where the shooting occurred. Channel 4's Kumasi Aaron spoke with him and with Bing's parents. Kumasi?
Well, Reggie Gaffney told me he's planning to speak with the sheriff about this investigation. What he really wants to see is the Department of Justice looking into exactly what happened at this intersection here in Springfield. Bing's family was here also earlier today, just heartbroken.
I know in my heart you took my life.
Those are the tears of a heartbroken mother standing in the spot where a Jacksonville police officer fired the shot that ultimately ended his life.
His intentions when he got out the car was to kill my boy, and that's what he did. And witnesses already done seen this. People out here that's already talking and seeing everything. And they killed my boy, and that's all too. They killed my boy.
Shirley McDaniel says she talked with her son, Vernell Bing Jr., about an hour before police say he led officers on a 3.7-mile high-speed chase that ended with him being shot and killed by an officer in Springfield. His mother wants to know what really happened.
They're going to say anything to make a story. That's why I need my story. They got a story to tell. I have one, too, and mine is the opposite of theirs.
Vernell Bing Sr., the suspect's dad, believes the officer could have made a different choice.
Because he could have been apprehended another way than shot at like that with the patrol that they had around. It could have been dealt with better than the way they dealt with it.
So as for what is next, the state attorney's office will do an investigation to determine if this shooting was justifiable. And then after that, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office will do an investigation as well. In Springfield, Kamasi Aaron, Channel 4, the local station.